Back everybody then, TheProSpartanGamer with Mr P.Spartan, the 17-year-old number 3 batsman for Somerset in the DBC 14 or Don Bradman Cricket career mode. Great game this, lots of you are commenting on it, lots of you getting involved with it. Thank you for all the comments. I know a lot of you who have got the game are watching this series and are telling me how they're getting on as well, which is really good. First up, we got a county championship game against Middlesex. Batting is definitely improving here in season 2. Not many games left now in season 2. We'd like to finish it with a half century in the county championship if possible. We got one in the T20 this year, one in the Pro 40 and one in the championship would just about be fantastic. We were out for 46 in the last episode, don't forget, which wasn't great, but Somerset are in need of victories because they are right down in the mire in relegation in this Division 1. Just show you, there they are. This is a crunch match. It's the bottom 2 playing and Somerset need to come out victors for sure. Let's get on with it. So important toss to win this is going to be. He's going to be batting and bowling and everything else. Both down there in the mire. I mean, there's two things here. Obviously our own personal record, but it's quite important for the team to win. And Middlesex have inserted us. So we are going to be batting first and we're going to need 300 plus to give ourselves a good chance. Let's see if Compton and Trestoffit can do anything at the top of the innings. Pitch looks very worn again. Looks quite a warm pitch. Looks like it will definitely take spin later on. Our average has gone over 10 for the first time on the back of a couple decent knocks. I know it's still pathetic, but at least it's up there. Let's have a look then. So they've got people around the bat. We've just done a net session, so we're in behind it. We don't want to take any chances. Looks like Trestoffic's gone first ball of the innings again, which is a slight worry to Murta. We're not going to take any chances early. We're going to have a few sighters here. We're right in behind it. That was probably wide enough to do something better than that with, but quite happy to see out this first over, to be honest. One ball to go. Just nice to feel lever on Willow. Oh, that's a decent ball from Murta. Looks like it's a good toss to win, and they've put us in. We did look a bit in trouble there. Look at the wearing pitch. Anyway, back with you when I'm on strike again. So Compton's got us up and running, but Chris Rogers is on bowling off spin already from this end, which is... Oh, and we've gone for... Oh, it's a 6-ball duck. What a ridiculous catch again. Low down. I thought the patch had got rid of some of these ridiculous catches. Rogers with the glasses on. We've hit it straight back in and we've got a duck, and that's our first duck for a long time. Just looking to push it for one, get off and running. Look at that, he's caught it on his bootlaces. Really is a good catch. Too many caught and bowled on this game, Big Ant. If any of you do watch this series, I think there's a few many caught and bowls, a few too many caught and bowls. Come on Somerset as a team, let's see if we can do something. Hill drifts away first ball anyway with a boundary there as we wait for it to simulate. They're putting on a few, which is good, but then a collapse. They said 300 would do well to get 150 by the look of it. We didn't make anywhere near 150. I think it was about 138 all out. Mind you, they're in trouble. Not a lot in it. This pitch is a dog of a pitch, I tell you that now. Two sides out very cheaply already. Neither making 150. I don't think there's a lot in it. We need to set them about 200 if we can. We're leading by 23. There's a man that's coming in to bowl to us. We got hold of that one. We started with a boundary. In with Trestoffer. It's one of those pitches that I think one's going to have your name on. So the cagey approach might not fare well, but that was a pretty impressive start from Mr P.Spartan as he puts that to the fence and then some. Very much leg side field. As he's coming around the wicket now. Just let that sail by. Not going to worry about that. Some real bounce there. Murter charging in. Somerset lead by 23. Good shot. Right off the middle of the willow again. We pushed it. We pushed free. It's a tight free. We had to dive at the end. It was a good job. It wasn't a good throw. I thought for a minute it had gone for 4. Anyway, we're 7 off free and Trestoffer facing. Just see this ball. He wafts at it before we'll be back on strike in a minute. End of that over then. Looking to see if we can get about 200 lead. I don't know who's bowling now. The spinner's on the game by the look of it, and they got deep mid wicket, deep square leg. Where are we going to work this spinner to? Not a lot of areas to go. It's an okay shot. That should have gone through the covers. Just made our mind up we might work him if it's pitching outside leg. It's a fairly safe shot. Like that, it's a fairly safe shot for 1. That's good cricket. So facing Rogers again. Nearly caught and bowled again. See what I mean about it happening a bit too often? Good over, he's hard to get away. Rogers. There's tea or something, or time for cucumber and crab sandwiches. Lunched on day 2 then. So Somerset lead by 33. No one's scored any runs in this so far. If we can dig deep and get some runs here, get at least 200, there is a good chance we could win this game. Not going to be easy. It's a wearing pitch. It's an old pitch by the look of it. And they've got the spinners on early. So a couple off that over to Trestoffer. We'll be facing the spinner Rogers, which, to be fair, has got us in a little bit of trouble. It's not the easiest spinner to face. I don't know what sort of shot that was. We're just trying to work on our leg side. That'll do. We push the cover fill. We try to push it wide. Don't know if it has gone. Run them up. Yes. Go with a spin then. And work it through the offside might be easier. Just worried about nicking off. That's the trouble. That was a good drive and it comfortably made the fence. Just a little bit worried about nicking off. Yeah, come on. There's a couple there. Plenty of gaps in the field. Through the cover side for sure. Might make him go back over the wicket. We caned it in a silly point. He's still standing there. He's back over the wicket now. Wait in. Wide in, straight into the man again. That man's taking some hits. Well negated over, better, more confident, on to 14 now. Got to feel like we got a little bit of a start again. We can get up to a Western. To that awful duck in the first innings. Look, Trestovic backs out the whole of Murta's over with 1-4 down through the third man, and we are back on facing the spinner again. And it's Joe Denley this time, so an off spinner's on. So change of spinner. Clippage is still on if he's going to bowl it into us, and the shot through the cover is no real difference with the smarmed it straight at silly point again. He must be getting fed up getting hit, I should think. Yeah, come on. Just the one, and we're off strike for a minute. Good. On to 15. Off 15. Somerset leading by 44. No, 46. We were one run in the lead in the first innings as we just watched Denley bowl to Trestovic. Yeah. We'll pick up another single. It's 2 actually. Good running. So hopefully we're on against the pace bowler this time. A few runs in that over. Let's have a look at the field then. We ain't going to have a chance to look at the field. We're in behind it. Didn't want to take any chances. 84 miles an hour. Bit of a head of steam up here. So yeah, the clippage would be risky with a man that covers his vacant area. Timed that well. It's only going to be 2. Didn't quite time it as well as he had thought. It was a safe shot though. Oh, it was on for the cut. We went for the pull. Luckily it didn't have us. In behind it. Change of the field again. Haven't been able to get that off the square today, the one off our legs yet. Not played it at all well. Saw that opening there. 2 more.
And it's gathered out there of deep extra cover.
Good cricket. 4 off the over then. Pair 2s. Pair pairs. I think we're up to 19 now. Slow going out here. It's not easy. Pitch is not an easy one. Lead by 54. Trestovic nicks a strike off the last ball of that over. So, don't know when we'll be back on strike. It's a finger spinner, Ollie Rayner on now, so plenty of spin options here for Middlesex. Trestovic takes all of the over, and then it's a 4 off the last ball. So we haven't actually faced a ball here for 3 overs, I don't think. We've got a face now. Into the 60s the lead now. And we're in facing the spinner again. Wide on! Field sat quite well for us. He's got a cover in. We'd like to be able to work it straight, but we're not that good at working it in straight. Opened it up out of deep extra cover for 1. We are in the Western again. We've had 20, which is always a good score. We're always happy to get to 20. It's a start. Now we need to kick on again. 63 for 1. Once again, Trestovic needs to strike off the last ball. Must be getting close to a 50 partnership here. We're on 20, Trestovic in his 30s. I can't remember what the score was when we came in. But we lead by about 67 roughly, I think. 65 we're leading by. But spin on from both ends at the moment, and it's quite hard and slow going. So we are back facing. We haven't had a lot of the strike lately, it's fair to be said. Rayner. Yeah, come on, push, 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 push. Good running. Timed that one nicely. Went out there quickly to the man at extra cover. Trestovic with a couple big shots to end that over off Rayner. He's into his 40s. He's going along very nicely. We're playing the anchor role here. We're still in there with 20. There's no one through mid wicket now. That is the place to hit this. Man's come in and got it a bit finer than we wanted to. Another single though. We're just dealing in singles at the moment. We're on to 22. It's a 50 partnership that's finally come off. 68 balls, our first 50 partnership I think with Marcus Trestoffik. We've not managed many with him. Oh, he stopped it. We timed that one quite nicely. Wide in. Been a real struggle out here in this innings. This is had the real guts it out. It's not been easy at all to get runs. Yeah, come on. There's one there. The other thing that keeps happening is Trestoffik keeps nicking the strike off the last ball, which doesn't help. But spin on from both ends. We're only dealing with singles really. We can't get it away. They've got people protecting all our strong areas. So we're just having to be really cagey and dig deep here. The greater good is Somerset to win this game, don't forget, because we're on rock bottom of the table. So this is a decent start, 74 for 1. When you think that both sides was out for around 150 in the first innings. A lead of 75 is looking good with 9 wickets left. In facing Raynar then. Oh, and he's beat the bat. Yeah, come on, push Trez is an easy one, push. Good. Timed that one really well. Yard either side, and it's us nicking the strike this time, which is good. I think that's half the trouble. We haven't had enough strike lately. Spin on again. There is deep mid wicket out. It's good field. It is a good field for us, like we keep saying.
The batsman should have dispatched that ball. It was poorly delivered and deserved to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah, come on. Just keep picking up these singles. I think that's about 7 or 8 singles in a row for us. Boundaries have been hard to come by. Yeah, come on. Another single. Once a Dane, Trestoffik counting balls and nicks the strike. But we're both still in, rotating the strike with 4 singles off that over. 80 for 1, a lead of 81. Spinner's still on. But Trestoffik getting near his 50 here. He's batted really well. Captain's knock, that's for sure. We're just trying to stick in with him. It's not an easy knot. It's a real struggle. Picked out the fielder again. Coming around the wicket now. Yeah, come on, there's one there. Trestoffik counting balls again, nicks a strike again. He's 1 away from a 50. We have not taken any chances here, but the fast bowler's come back on, which is good news. We might get a little bit more free against him if we can. Try and get some runs going. If we can get the strike, it'll be good. We will. Trestoffik goes to 50. Good knock, Trez. Good captain's knock this in a relegation dogfight, and he stood up in the second innings and hit a good 50. Come off 92 balls, but it's a good knock from the captain. I'd love to be holding my bat up with a 50 with him. Deep mid wicket, square leg. It's a good field for us again. They have set some good fields, there's no doubt about it. We'll let that one go down the leg side. We're happy for that. coming around the wicket now. Men out on the fence is the worry. Pulled it away. And push two, push two. Good running.
And a couple more runs.
And we clollop that. Oh, it's one straight to the field. I was going to say we really did time that well. Into the 30s end for Mr P.Spartan. It's another good knock in the championship. Getting desperately close again to that elusive 50. There's Trestofic's wagon wheel all around the wicket. We are in, we're 30 not out, and it's spin I expect, no doubt. Let's have a look at this field again. Deep mid wicket, square leg. There's not too many places to score. There's one there though. Good running, and it is in singles. Because the field is set quite well protecting the boundary here, there's no doubt about it. We lead by 89 now. Yeah, come on. That was a good shot. For one, nearly had the beating of the fielder right there. Timed it quite nicely. Oh, we've driven it straight to cover. Well positioned field, and we've gone for a very good 32. That was real grafting out there. Really was hard work. Unlucky to pick the man out. Just flew to him, thought we timed it quite well. Let's have a look. Disappointed to be out. Oh, it's a hell of a catch, isn't it? Stuck his hand out and it's stuck. Really unlucky to be out of that. Let's see what happens in this game. And see if Somerset can manage to win and Tres go on and make 100 would be good. No, he's out for 68. Hildreth's out in his 60s. We're setting him a reasonable total though. We're setting him over 300. We should win this game of cricket. We have set them 375. There's no way they should get that on a wearing pitch last day. As long as there's time to bowl them out. 5 down. They still need another 200. We should be winning this. Oh my god. Tight as a Buxton. I don't know which way that's gone.
That's the end of this match. Somerset will be very pleased with this victory and the way their players stood up. Somerset
Still don't know who's won. Yes, Somerset have just nicked it. Priceless win. P.Spartan's 32 might not have counted for nothing in the second innings, but he did deep early on when the ball was doing a bit, and we've won by 17 runs. Where will that leave us in the table? We'll have a look. Little bit of XP as well, look. Partnership, run, defend, attack, not bad. Wasn't easy to score in that game. But it's a win nevertheless for Somerset that they needed. They desperately needed that win. So Pro 40 against Glamorgan coming up now. We'll stick this one. This will be the last game of this episode if you like. Let's just have a look. We're still up there in the Pro 40. Need to win this game to harbour any chance perhaps of making it through to the next round, but we're still in with a chance. This one's at home. Where are we in that important county championship after our win? It's lifted us right up to 6th. As you can see, we've got a bye in the next one, so everybody will come back on us a little bit. But if results go our way, hopefully we can stay out of that relegation area. Can't see Middlesex getting above us. They've got to play Sussex, they're quite high. And Glamorgan play Hampshire, who are top. Yeah, no, Yorkshire play Hampshire. Glamorgan's got Warwickshire, so we'll have to see. But it's getting very tight towards the end of the season there. Anyway, let's crash on with this Pro 40 against Glamorgan at our home ground. So there's a bit of chance of cloud cover in the second half of this game by the look of it. We haven't been back to this home ground for a while. After that 50, I think, against Warwickshire in the T20 maybe. Somerset are batting first, so we will be setting the pace. Hopefully we're getting in a power play. It's always good if you can. We haven't hit that many runs together, and I don't think they've hit many today. Just hope that there's a bit of pace on and it's not all. So 250s in this competition now, as you can see, and we're nearly averaging 20. Our target next year is obviously to get that 20 up nearer to 30. Well, it's a tough ask because we're in and the spinner's on straight away. That's a wide. We won't worry about that. That is a wide. Costa's on. Wide in. It's not the easiest to come in the situation. Spinners and men around the bat. Yeah, come on. We'll get off the mark with that. Push 2. Easy 2. Good cricket.
2 more runs. Off the mark in this 50 over match.
Yeah, come on. Time that might be 4. Yeah, big gap, and he stuck it out there wide. We was always going to have a go at that one. Spartan happy to cane the life of that one. Nice half volley straight in the slot. Fizzed it back past the goal, back past the bowler with interest. Easily makes a rope. Wide in. Waiting on. 6 then we're in now with a 6 on the board off 4 balls. We're in. Pace from the other end, I hope, and it is. That's good news. Get us on strike. So we didn't get to face Allenby, which is a shame, but we're back on and we'll be facing the spinner again, no doubt. Let's have a look at this field again. They've got a deep mid wicket out. No one over deep fine leg if we did choose. Yeah, come on. Should be 2. Good cricket. It's risk free, that shot, until they move the field. It really is. Gone for it. We split the field and it's 4 runs. Risky when we saw those 2 converging and the ball in the air. Thought, bloody hell, that could be a catch. We whipped it away. A little bit of slog modifier to get a little bit of height on it. It was risky, but the field was in. In the end, it's 4. Wide in. Wide in. No. Good tight bowling, can't get it away. Yeah. Hit that one well, that might be 4.
And the fielder collects the ball out there at long off.
Not 3, that's for sure. Just a 2. Decent over though. 8 off it. We want to face Allenby at the other end. Get us on strike, Trez. Finally then, we're going to face the medium doubler of Allenby, Trez Doffick. We need to up the ante a little bit here. The run rate ain't really enough. Deep mid wicket out there, that's the trouble. That is a problem. We've mowed it over the top. We ain't going to stop that. Mr P.Spartan's in the mood to have a go here. Got to get the scoreboard ticking. We've got nowhere near enough runs yet. work that over. I was worried about the man on the boundary there, but in the end it was quite a safe shot. Wide in.
The last ball have the batsman in all sorts of trouble. Can he find a thinner edge this time?
Good shot. It's easy too. Good cricket.
And 2 runs added to the score. Beautiful.
Ah, pulled it straight into their hands. We'd gone for 20 and we were flying, really, to be fair. Got to start going with slog when you pull with those men in there. They're set for that trap and you don't have to snapple it. We'd gone for 20. Disappointing. So really 2 innings in this episode we got in both, and we really didn't go on today, which is a shame. Didn't really kick on and challenge the 50. It's there for the shot, but look, we've pulled it straight into him. We didn't have to middle it really. Rudolph with a fair catch. Somerset got to get on and score a few more here. See if they're going to win this match. We'll finish this up and then that will be the end of episode 29. See, Trestovic starting to find a bit of form. But we need 250 plus really to have a chance of winning this game. We've got about 240. Wickets falling regularly. Come on, because we want it. No, big partnership there. That might have been enough for him. Not sure who's won that.
That's the end of this. Will be very
Glamorgan have won it, and that's the end of our hope of going any further in that competition. They've won it quite comfortably, to be fair.
That's how this
Why don't we ever get a ball?
Hope you enjoyed the coverage.
So they've won by 3 wickets. That could end our chance of qualifying for the latter stages of that Pro 40. We've done okay in that episode, but from the recent episodes we're expecting to score runs every time we walk out of the crease now. And whereas a 20 was a decent score probably 10 episodes ago, 20 is sort of the minimum we want to get now, and we want to be looking to get more into the 40s and push on for 50s now. That's how I feel where we are with the game. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Let's just see what you've got coming up in episode 30 and see where we are in the league table and everything else like that. So it's a Pro 40 again, so it's another Pro 40 which will start episode 30. Where are we in that? We've dropped down a bit. Scotland's come up on the ranks. How many more games have we got in that? I think it's only 12, so we've got 1 more game in that to finish it off. Unless it's a top 4 that qualified, which I don't know whether it is or not. We would have beat Hampshire, then obviously we should get in the top 4, but I'm not sure about that. Let's see where we are in the county championship, because there's probably been more matches in that since we played, and we're back down the bottom. Christ, our next game's against Sussex, but obviously Middlesex won their game and so did Yorkshire by the look of it. We've got a game in hand, only on Yorkshire though, and relegation is looking likely, I've got to be said. We need to put in a couple more wins. Got 4 more games left in that this season, so we've got to be looking to win at least 2 of them, I'd have thought. Anyway, I'm the TheProSpartanGamer, and I'll catch you very soon again, guys. Stay safe and go out and buy DBC 14. You won't regret it. Cheers.